Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. And shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kwadash Payah, and this is an article that I have here. It says, two Republican congressmen claims UFOs could be angels sent by God, as they say sightings are consistent with scriptures from the Bible. And this is, anybody could come and read this and see it, right? But just for them even coming out stating this, which is true, this is a true statement, right? The angels of the Lord, which they call UFOs, unidentified flying object, and they also say UAPs. But the Lord is showing the angels. The scriptures even say that how the angels encampeth around them that fear the Lord. So you got angels that's encamping, right? A company around the men, and women and children, but starting with the men that fear the Lord. Because why? They're doing that which is pleasing in the sight of the Lord. And it's scriptural, right? It's scriptural. There's so many scriptures on the angels in their chariots. These are angelic spaceships, right? And in the movies, throughout time, they just showed different creatures coming out. But really, even when the angels came to visit, I believe it was Abraham, they were men. They're dark-skinned men, and not only that, for the Republican congressmen to make this statement, it reveals that these elites, they know what it is. That's why the scriptures say they'll even try to fight against the Most High. That's why they got their Space Force and their laser technology and things like that. See, it's the people that don't really believe or understand or know, that read the scriptures, because they never was told in these Christian church or Catholic churches or whatever, holy houses. But the Lord always sent out men to speak on these things, and the sightings has been so consistent globally to the point where they're making their own tongue fall upon themselves. But they also got technology to, like Project Bluebeam, to make it seem like it's something else, right? Causing an illusion, but that's all to deceive people. But let's get some scriptures. First, I want to get St. Luke, chapter 21, verse 28. Alright, let's get that real quick. I don't really have them in order, but I got specific ones for a reason. Right? St. Luke, chapter 21, verse 28. And it says, matter of fact, let's start at Let's start at 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So the Lord is showing signs and wonders and things like that, right? People looking up, oh, what's this? What's that? They come and attack us. Oh, no. Right? And I mean, yeah, you got a sense they are coming for destruction, but also salvation. So it says men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. And the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 7, speaks about Yahushua coming on a cloud as well. Also, to back that up, scriptures refer to as the clouds being the chariots of the Lord. You see? So, that's how Yahushua is coming back, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Right? He's coming back with the holy angels. And it even speaks about it in the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter, the first verse. Michael, the archangel, coming back, speaking about the elect men being delivered, being beamed up, right? Not talking about no goddamn rapture. It says, verse 28, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up. Right? These things are coming to pass. Perplexity, distress of nations, signs, wonders, earthquakes, wars and rumors of wars, famines, plagues. Right? Then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So, redemption is around the corner, man. Let's get Acts. Let's get the book of Acts, chapter 11. Chapter 1, verse 11. It says, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, right? The angel, when Yahushua, when his body was lifted the third day, that the angels came and took him up, right? So it says, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. Alright, so proving that he's coming back with the holy angels, as it also tells you in the book of Isaiah 66 and 15, but it says, Missouri lawmaker Eric Burleson, who has been privy to classified briefings on the phenomena, advanced the sensational theory on an amateur podcast this week. They may not fit exactly the biblical narrative, but whenever I use the term angels, as he told that UFO podcast Tuesday, to me it's synonymous with an extra dimensional being. And you got angels around us right now that you can't see. They there though. As a matter of fact, I believe it was Alicia. There was a time where, like the scriptures say, there's more with us than with them. Right? Because the prophets, the Lord, had opened up the eyes of the prophets to be able to see this through the dimension. Because they're in the spiritual realm. Right? It's different realms. Like the scriptures say, one realm against another. Right? So it says he added in a lot of different scriptures, including the Bible and others, that's really the way that you describe messengers of God or angels. Right? And we're angels in the flesh. We're messengers. But this body is the scriptures refer to these bodies as chains of darkness, right? Because of sin. See, the angels, they're in the spiritual realm, and so when they come and they beam us up, we're gonna have new bodies, We're not gonna inherit the kingdom on which shall be done on earth, right? With these same corruptible bodies. We're gonna be, in that same angelic type fashion, immortality. Anyway, let's get some more precepts. Um, I don't have them in order, but let's do it like this. Let's get Revelation chapter 11, verse 12, and I have a lot of precepts in mind, but I just want to bring these specific ones out. Revelation chapter 11, verse number 12, it says, "And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them." Right? So the elect is going to be beamed up into the chariots and ascend into the heavens and the clouds, into the chambers. Right? As a matter of fact, let's get because it tells you how the enemies, which is these people that don't believe, the heathens, these whoever, they're gonna see the salvation of the elect. In Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 1, it says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before that face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors." They don't make account of our labors, but that's fine. The Lord sees our labor. It says, "When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for." So our salvation is going to be strange to the world because it's going to be so far beyond what they've imagined to see. And they're going to be in fear because, shit, they see little things in the sky now moving and they're in fear. So imagine when Yahweh Shai come with the holy angels, with that great shout, like a travailing woman, anger, because of all the wickedness that's being done on this earth. People gonna be in fear. Let's get Isaiah 26. Let's get Isaiah 26, verse number 20. And it says, "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed." And until what? That the righteous judgment, all hell breaking loose. And the chambers is, referring to as that hedge, the protection. Right? And when we get binged up, them doors is gonna be shut, just like the time of Noah. When that was part of Noah's salvation at that moment of time. He was considered the elect at that time. It's him and his family. And when he entered the ark, the Lord sent an angel to shut the doors of that ark, so nobody else could get in. Alright? But the modern ark is these so-called Ufo'S, which are the chariots of the Lord. Alright? And these elites, these scholars, they scared for real. Alright? Even the prophets, when they saw the angels in person, they were scared. Let's get the book of St. Matthew 24. Let's get the book of St. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 31. In the book of St. Matthew, the 24th chapter goes into the prophecies. Alright? And it says, "And he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. All right. Hey, even Esdra saw that great ship, that great father ship, the great big UFO. It was so big compared it to a mountain. You know. As a matter of fact, let's get I'm gonna get some scriptures now that I had already quoted. You know what? Let's go back to Isaiah. Let's get that. All right, this is Book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire." All right, so he's gonna come with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury. You see? And them angels gonna lay laser beams on this place. They're gonna, just like in Sodom and Gomorrah, when the Lord sent the angels to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. That was a different type of fire at that time, and there wasn't no missiles, so imagine. Right? Right here, Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him." Every eye, the whole world. "And they also which pierced him," right? Because the same pieces of shits, the Romans, the Edomites, the Caucasians, they're here today. A reincarnation. And when Yahushua comes back, he's going to know who's who. It says, "And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, to Wab." So, keeps speaking about people being, afraid. Yeah, be very afraid. Let's get, you know what? Let's do this, right? Let's get, okay. That's not the one I wanted, but it is Jeremiah 4:13. "Behold, he shall come up as clouds, and his chariots shall be as a whirlwind. His horses are swifter than eagles. Woe unto us, for we are spoiled." Alright? There it is. This is the one I want. Psalms chapter 104, verse 3 says, "Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters?" Right? Because you got the waters, you got the ocean, then you got the heavens, the firmaments in the sky, right? "Who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters? Who maketh the clouds his chariot? Who walketh upon the wings of the wind?" Alright, so there you go. That just proves that. Now let's get the book of Revelation 15:2. Lord willing, we close on that, because this is how we're going to see the earth when we go up into them chariots. And then we're going to come back out of the chariots in our new bodies, to rule the earth. Future rulers, man. You're here and they're here. I believe it's verse 2. Okay. This is the book of Revelation chapter 15 and verse number 2. It says, "And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire." So we're going to look down as we stand in them chariots, looking down. We're going to see the fire on the earth. Alright, primarily Babylon the Great, America, which is going to be that lake of fire. It says, "And them that had gotten the victory over the beast," right, the system, the MOTB, Revelation 13:16, right? and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God. So we're gonna have the harps of the Lord, because we're gonna be finally we made it. You know, like that Jadakiss song, we gonna make it. And Lord willing, I'm part of that number, man. But this is talking about the elect making it into them chariots, and how they're gonna look down, right? Stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God, right? The white robes, purity, that's not defiled by women, which is talking about the philosophies and things of this world. You know, white robes, pure, undefiled, spiritually. And the Lord knows your hearts. So all right, to close it out, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, again, but this is in the NLT, says, Then the righteous will stand with great confidence in the presence of those who have oppressed them, and those who make light of their labors. When the righteous see them, Slakia, forgive me, verse 2. When the unrighteous see them, they will be shaken with dreadful fear, and they will be amazed at the unexpected salvation of the righteous. Damn. Kolo ya Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rukakodash. These elites are scared, man. Alright? They know what's coming. And they deal with things on the left-hand side. They dabble with their sorcery, their witchcraft, these enchantments, prognosticators, witches, and these, amongst these government, the elites or whatever, and that's why they're trying through their technology, make light of what the scriptures speak about the angels of the Lord, the chariots, using their technology to deceive the world, right? But the elect ain't gonna be deceived, man. So, anyway, you can go and read this article. As a matter of fact, you could just type in on Google the two congressmen, the UFOs, the angels. Anyway, with that, till next time, I'm gonna say shalom.